Hello and welcome to Pardon My English. Today we have with us a very famous French comedian, Redouane. Can you tell me how to pronounce your last name?
Bougheraba. Boo,
Bouger?
Bougheraba. Boo. You want to scare someone. Boo.
Bou.
Someone is gay.
Bouguet.
Boughe. And the capital of Morocco. Rabat.
Rabat.
Yeah. Bougheraba.
Bougheraba.
Yeah, a good one.
Can you spell it for me?
Bougheraba.
That's amazing. And you didn't even make a mistake in the spelling because French people, they mix the E with the I.
Yeah, I know.
You're good.
I live in London.
You live in London now?
Not now. I'm with you, but
If you say I live in London, that means you just came from London. That
yeah.
means
Just came from London. Eurostar.
Present simple. You live is for general.
Yeah.
When did you live in London?
Actually.
Really?
Yeah. It's not Redouane, it's a hologram. The real one is in London.
Okay. And so in Paris, what do you do?
I have a stand-up comedy show. I perform every Friday and Saturday. I perform, then I go back to London,
Really?
where I live. In Queensway.
Wow. So it's not a mistake of English. It's
No,
real.
it's real.
Your English is much better than I imagined.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay. And how long have you been living in London?
Since 2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you do in London?
I have my family. I have my wife and 2 daughters.
Daughters.
Yeah, daughters. Sorry.
You have to put the S at
Yeah,
the end.
2 daughters. No, because one is really young. That means she's 12, and the other one she's almost 1 year.
And Brexit, does it change anything for you?
No, because when you live in London for more than 7 years, you are like a resident, and you can apply for the passport and stuff like that. But I'm okay. I'm not in the trouble of the Brexit because I'm a comedian and I'm okay. And my second daughter, she's British. She got the British passport because she born in
She was born.
She was born in London.
Okay. Okay. The little one.
Yeah, the youngest.
And the first one was born here.
Yeah,
Okay.
in south of France.
Ah, that's cool. Where are you from originally?
I born in Marseille, but
I
my
was
family,
born.
yeah, I was born in Marseille, but my family, the background is Algeria.
Your parents came or your
No,
grandparents?
my parents.
I'm from India.
Yeah.
That's, you have a lot of Indian films and Bollywood films in
Yeah,
Algeria.
They love it.
Okay.
The movies from India, like 3 hours or 4 hours or 7 hours.
Your parents came to Marseille, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My father came from, first he came to Paris, then he moved to Marseille.
Marseille is like little Algeria.
Yeah, it's really, there is a lot of foreigner, Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia, from Africa as well, from Senegal, from Comoros. Comoros is a little island, it used to be French colony.
Okay.
All French colony, they
Colonies.
came to colonies. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's funny because I lived in Aix-en-Provence.
Yeah.
And
Aix-en-Provence.
and Aix-en-Provence.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
I'm joking. How do you say? No, it's good.
And I came to France to lose my virginity.
Toulouse?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I lost it in Aix-en-Provence.
Oh, nice.
No, it's not true.
It's not true.
I'm still a virgin.
No, you really lost it in Aix-en-Provence?
I think so.
It was good.
My mother is going to watch this show,
Oh,
so I
okay.
cannot talk much about it. So when did you move to Paris from Marseille?
2015.
Really?
Yeah. I moved to London 2012,
Okay.
and from London I came for my stand-up career, and I go and come back.
When did you start your stand-up?
In Marseille.
In Marseille?
Yeah.
In which year? I mean,
There is like, they don't say comedy clubs, they say theatre,
okay.
and I start over there.
I started.
I started over there, but the difference between Paris and Marseille, there is no many places you can perform. You have to wait like 3 months to perform.
3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
Like, THS is difficult
Yeah.
for the French.
Yeah.
Months.
Months.
Clothes.
Clothes. Pardon my French.
Huh? Pardon my. So in Marseille, you started in Marseille, and there's not many places in Marseille to perform. So you moved to Paris.
Yes.
I mean, when did you start in Marseille?
10 years ago.
So as like an actor in like one-man show, I mean, what kind of café
He wa-
théâtre?
yeah, Café Théâtre, it was one man show. Then I didn't stop because I moved to London, but you know, it's like sports. Stand-up comedy, you have to perform every day, like 2, 3 times in different then
Clubs.
perform clubs, and to perform your show 1 hour, once a week. And you know, when you don't do that, cannot go, you cannot have a good level, you know, of stand-up comedy. That's the reason why I moved to Paris to improve and to perform more.
And in London, do you perform in some clubs in English?
Yes, sometimes, but I really don't have time, you know, because I perform a lot in Paris, and when I go back to London, I stay with my family, with the daughter. I cannot come back and say, oh, I go to perform to the club. And say, you're in Paris, then you come back. And
As a stand-up comedian, every evening you're performing, so like you don't
Yeah.
have much time to be with the family. So how do you balance your family with the needs of being on stage?
when I'm in Paris, I perform. When I go back to London, I don't perform at all. I stay at home and I'm taking care of the child and my wife. And
So like,
that's the balance. When I'm 3 or 4 days in London, I do the family. When I'm in Paris, I do the comedy.
and these 3 or 4 days, you said like you need to practice every day.
Yeah.
So
No, but when I'm in Paris, I perform like 5, 6, 7 times a day.
okay, it's
Yeah.
like in the evening. Generally, stand-up comedian career is in the evening.
Yeah, there is so many comedy clubs in Paris, and you can move from one to other one. You know, that's the reason why I have the small scooter. You know, to then I perform many times. You know, and you have Panam Art Cafe. You can perform like 7 or 8 times in the same night. They start at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, sometimes midnight and 1 o'clock in the morning.
So it's
I
like
have
a
so many shows.
marathon.
Yeah,
Like some shows you must be testing your stuff,
yeah.
and some shows you are like polishing and just entertaining.
You know, when you want to try a new material, you do your safe stuff
Before.
before, then you try in the middle of your set, then you finish with something, you know, and you see if it's funny or not, and you do so many shows, then you can fix the joke, you know. But when you go to the clubs, you know, there is the people that want to laugh. They don't want you to see a bomb, you know. You arrive and you have to make them laugh because they pay for the show. I mean, I don't do so new material during like 10 minutes, you know. I do like 2 or 3 minutes. And if it's funny, it's okay. If it's not funny,
Change.
I change for safe things to make them laugh.
I'm impressed that you can spell your name correctly in English. I think because of the British administration, you have to call
Yeah,
the
yeah,
British
yeah.
administration.
Yeah, but at the beginning when I was in London, I've done the mistake of the E and
I
the
made.
I. I made the mistake of the E and the I and the G and D.
G and J.
Yeah, G and J and even the D, you know, because I'm from Marseille, I don't say, I say G, you know. French people from Marseille, they don't say lundi, they say lundi.
Ah, so you instead of the D, you said G.
G, yeah.
Rond-point, rond-point, rond-point.
Yeah, rond-point. You know, it's not really the same, you know. That means it's so many frustrating for French guy from Marseille to speak in English because so many mistakes and spellings.
You must be keeping your accent for your
Yeah,
character.
Yeah, I keep it, but
You can change it.
I can change
Okay.
it.
You were in Taxi.
In taxi, in cab, black cab.
No, in the film.
Yeah, the movie. Yeah, Taxi 5.
Taxi 5. I mean, is there going to be a Taxi 6?
Maybe, I don't know.
Or will it be called Uber?
Yeah, maybe.
Like a taxi versus Uber.
You have to talk to the director.
It was Luc, no? Luc Besson.
Luc Besson. Luc.
If you weren't a comedian, what sport would you play?
Football.
Football.
Yeah.
You played a lot of football, I imagine.
I used to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were like a good football
I
level.
was okay footballer.
So it's very interesting, like a footballer who is a writer. Like you, for me, are like a footballer who can write.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand.
That can be your next title of your show.
Footballer can write. And if they don't understand, footballer can left.
Can what?
Right and left. Footballer.
Ah, okay.
Can play right, can play left. It's,
Okay,
it's a
okay.
footballer joke.
And I understand that Redouane is like a it's Kabyle or is it Arab?
I think he's from Morocco.
Ah, you're
It's
Moroccan.
not Algerian. It's
Okay.
a Moroccan name.
Okay, so how did they give you a Moroccan name?
I don't know
You're born
because
in France or
yeah,
you're born?
I born in France.
I was.
I was born in France. I was born by the river. No, I was born in France, and I think the name is my family. You know, my parents.
Chose.
They like the name.
It's also a camera, Redouane.
Yeah.
You know this? It's
Yeah.
like a very good camera. Redouane.
Yeah. It's a color as well, the red one, and he's a producer as well of Lady Gaga.
Really?
Yeah. When she started the song, she said, "On Red One," is the name of the guy. He's a Moroccan producer.
What subjects are halal for you? And what subjects are haram?
There is no subject. I talk about everything.
Okay.
Yeah, but sometimes when you do some halal if you have your family or
Okay.
in the audience, or child,
Children.
children. Sometimes you have children 12 or 15 and you don't want to, and you do, how do you say in French, in English, censure is the same.
Censor.
Censor. You auto-censor, you know, when you see child in the audience, you don't want to shock them. But I think children that they don't have to go to comedy club.
I totally agree.
And some parents, you know, they bring them, you know, 10 years, 8 years, 12, and you see like 5 children in the audience, and you say, what the fuck? I cannot do
anything.
Yeah, you cannot do, because anyway, they're not going to understand, and you can shock them.
Traumatize them for life.
Yeah, not for life, because they have internet.
I think comedians like Seinfeld can be with children.
Yeah, but you know, there is alcohol, there is people drinking, and you bring child, and it's not a place for child, I think. Children, yeah.
But for me, there is something like, I mean, you can make a lot of fun about the popes and Catholics, and
Yeah.
I mean, you can make fun of Indians also, Indian gods. You can make fun of them, but it's like Islam is something which is like, it's very difficult to. But in Paris, in the scene like Jamal Comedy Club, there's a lot of North African and Arab, that's what they call them, Arab comedians in Paris. It's a lot.
Yeah.
So I mean, in Paris, are they venturing into more subjects which is more and more, I mean, touching about the
Islam?
Yes.
Yeah, because you know, if you follow the religion, they don't do blasphemy. Blasphemy, you know. You can do joke, but no blasphemy. I don't do blasphemy, but I do all the jokes. You know, I do jokes. I say I'm Muslim, and I think, you know, there is a God. And I ask to the audience if they think there is a God. And some people, they say, no, I don't think in God. For me,
I don't believe in God.
I don't believe. For me, there is no God. I say, I believe in God. I'm going to explain you. I think all of us, we believe in God. There is 2 times in your life, in the year, you believe in God. It's when you take the plane and the plane is shaking. Personally, I pray God. I don't know what you praying.
Pray to God.
Yeah, pray to God. You know what you pray, not a table or, you know. I ask a woman. She said, "I believe in me." I say, when the plane
Myself.
is myself. I say, when the plane is shaking. She said, "Come on, Sophie, you can help us." You know, she thinks she's going to save our life.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about, you know,
So
Islam.
God is good for the airplanes. It's very useful in
I say for
airplanes.
the airplanes, and when you're paying with your credit card, and they say authorization, you pray God.
Okay.
I hope it's going.
You pray to God.
Yeah, you pray to God. But I do jokes, but it's not blasphemy. It's
Like, I cannot do jokes on Islam because I'm a Hindu. I mean, I cannot do because it's like I don't belong to that. So I have to find like a real Muslim to do jokes on Islam. I mean, if I have some material, I can give it
I
to.
think you can do jokes if it's not blasphemy.
But the thing is like,
Because when you do blasphemy, people they are like offensed.
The word
And
blasphemy.
you don't want offense the people. You understand?
You don't want to offend people.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
That's normal, because if you want to have a career, if you want to be able to survive in the ecosystem, you cannot offend everybody. But there is when there are limits, when there are lines. I mean, what makes it blasphemy? What makes something blasphemy, and what makes something safe? It's like something in 100 years ago, it would be blasphemy to say something like that.
I don't think so. If you know about the religion, you know what is blasphemy or not blasphemy. It's easy to tell this is blasphemy, this is not blasphemy. For me, if you don't have a knowledge of the religion, you cannot say, this is blasphemy, it's not blasphemy. Or you understand? It depends depends on your education and your knowledge of the thing.
Okay.
It's like when you do joke about gay people, they say, you're homophobic or not homophobic. You know if you are or not.
No, it's very sensitive, and especially in France.
Yeah, in France you cannot do anything, any joke. You cannot do nothing.
You cannot do anything.
Yeah, you say fuck you. Say, you're homophobic. Say, I'm talking to my wife.
France it's like you have to be very safe in France.
Yeah, you have to do jokes very safe. You have Twitter now. You do something and everybody they don't know about jokes or about stand up. You have a show of 1 hour. They took 2 minutes and they say, you see, you've done that, but they don't know what you say before, the context and after. If you text any comedian one joke
out
of context, you can say, it's not good.
The French people are not ready. I mean, they are not ready for many things, many types of jokes, and they are new to. I think they're new to comedy.
Yeah, they're new to comedy. I saw it when I've been to Canada. I performed in Montreal, and they've got the American influence. They know the comedy and the stand-up comedy and the shows. And when you do enjoy, they're happy. They applause. The laugh are louder than in France because they know the comedy. They can compare, and they know really.
Yeah, I mean, it's for the French people. They also are they laugh internally. They are very. They don't express the laughter. French.
Not
audience.
French, but Parisian.
Okay.
People in Paris.
Outside Paris, people are more cool.
They're more cool because there's so many shows over there, and they come to judge you. In Paris, Parisian audience, they come to judge. We are from Paris, we know the staff, and we know the comedy. They come as a director.
Yeah.
They don't come as an audience.
Critics.
Yeah. They come as critics or director, like metteur en scène. All of them, they know the shows and they know the stand-up. Make me laugh. they don't come to laugh, They make me laugh.
What is your process of writing? Like, how do you create material?
Sometimes I see something funny in the life. I think for me, you have to. I do as personal. My own experience. I see people or I see funny things. I try to write on these things. Then I try on the stage. If it's funny, I keep it. If it don't, I remove it. And sometimes I find jokes on stage. I do improv and this one is good. This one is not, and I work like this.
So, like, you have a direction of improv, or do you work with the crowd?
I don't do improv if there is if I don't have the opportunity to do the improv. Some people, they try to do the improv. Hey, you have a shirt. It looks like a pajama. They want to do the jokes. But if something happen and this one fall down, and I say, very expensive. If I'm not doing the improv because I want to do improv. If the improv come, I do the improv. And the people, they feel it, they say, it's not forcing the improv. The guys, he got his own material, and there is improv. He's done good improv at the right moment. It's not a show about improv. I come, I have my show, and if someone is late or there is something really special, I do the improv. Or if something happened the day, I do the improv on the thing happening the day. But for me, this is the real improv. You have people that are doing the same improv every day.
Yeah, it's true. I know.
Yeah, you know this people.
Do you write? Do you sit to write, or you just like some comedians? They do it on stage. They write on stage.
I write on stage, but sometimes I'm in the train or I'm somewhere else, and I think it's a good idea. I should talk about this, and I've got my phone and I write on my phone. I do notes. I write. Then after I develop. Then after I perform. Then after, because it's a lot of about what you see is, how do you call the observation?
Okay, observation comedy.
Yeah, there is a lot of observation comedy.
And it's like maybe interesting, like coming from your background as in from Marseille, from this family. So you have a different. Plus, you have a different voice. It's very interesting. You have a different whole persona. You have like a joke in French. Would you like to translate it in English, live? Or maybe you have done it in English.
Which one I can translate for you? No, I'm thinking, because there is some you can translate, the other one you cannot translate. The one I can translate. Let me think. No, I'm doing this in French. I say because I live in London, and the first time I came in London is to.
I went to London.
When the first time I've been to London.
If you say I came in London first time.
Yeah. No.
You know what it means?
Yeah. It's not good. I've been to London for the very first time to improve, not to improve my English, is to learn my English. Because
to learn English.
To learn English, because my English is still crap, but it was no English, nothing. I arrived in London. I've been to a French place called South Kensington. I used to live with French people. I worked in French restaurant. I was watching French TV. The only thing I improved, it was my French. Because I used to live with French guys.
Especially since you're from Marseille.
Yeah. You have the job translate.
Yeah, I was in like Saudi Arabia. You're talking about Blasphemy.
Yeah.
It's very interesting because I flew Saudi Arabian Airlines, and I was in Saudi Arabia, and there was like a stopover in Riyadh.
Yeah.
I was looking for a bookstore when I'm in the airplane. I don't buy stuff. I was looking, and there was no bookstore in the Riyadh airport.
Why?
I mean, I don't know.
I think nobody read in Riyadh. That's the reason why.
It's like it's normal. It's very unnormal. It's like there were only stores for dates, to buy dates, big dates.
Yeah.
But no
I think
bookstore.
when you arrive in Riyadh, you don't want to read. You want to eat dates. But the reason then is economics. If they don't sell books, you're only the one guy who want to read books in Riyadh. I think the best activity in Riyadh is to eat dates. That's the reason there is dates shop.
Yeah, it was very
Amazing. I've never been in Riyadh.
it was a stopover.
I've been in Dubai.
In Dubai, you must have bookstores in Dubai airport. You have bookstores.
I don't know because I've been there to perform, and when you arrive in Dubai, there is like customs,
Okay.
and they open your luggage and they are looking for drugs, and because you come from France, and
And from
they see
Marseille.
comedian, they say, yeah, you're from Marseille, you have drugs, and there was dogs, everything, there was removing all the clothes, and it took like 1 hour to check everything, but it was okay. If they catch you with drugs in Dubai, you can go for jail for a long time.
And Dubai, can you drink?
Yeah, there is places you can drink, but in hotels,
In hotels, sorry.
Yeah, in hotels, and there is specific for foreigners. But if they catch you drinks alcohol in the street, you can go jail.
Okay.
That is really strict.
Okay.
And if you steal, they cut your hand.
Okay, and if you steal alcohol, no.
Both hands. And the tongue.
fact, I'm impressed. I thought you were like a.
Like Marie Desrolles.
Uh, I thought you were like an A2, but you are almost like B2,
Okay.
maybe B1, B2. Yeah, I think you're B1.
B1.
So like B1 is like basically creates short paragraphs,
Yeah.
can have some fluency, but makes numerous mistakes,
Yes.
asks and answers questions in a practical situation, can participate in simple conversation about background and everyday life,
Okay. B1. B1.
can narrate past, present,
It's me. It's me. B1.
and future.
I'm B1. Huh?
This is like the chart. You have a C1, that's like Noman.
Who is C1?
Noman Hosni.
No one sees C1.
Yes.
She's good, Marie. A1.
She's almost A2. She lived in UK for some time.
Oh fuck. I thought I was better than Marie.
You're like between Mari and Noman.
No man, he got a good accent, but he's a liar. Watch him on Twitter, you know, he's in Los Angeles. Yeah, I'm okay. James Cole, no man, tu veux parler anglais?
I'm going to send this to him.
Yes, send to him.
I have done this test with Noman. Let's see where we can do it with you. So this word, you know this one.
Milf.
Yes.
What I like to
Yeah,
fuck.
okay, thank you.
Okay. I think it's general I like to fuck. I don't know what means the G. It's maybe a gangster mother. No? A G milf.
Grandmother.
G grandmother. Oh. I don't know. Bun.
Boner.
With the bun? No.
Okay, I'll give you the choices. It's bone of a dinosaur. Happiness in English, like old, like boner.
Ah, bun. Is happiness? No.
No. Erection.
No.
Yes, this is boner.
Erections? They say boner?
Yeah, boner.
Boner? I've got an erection. I say I'm boner.
I have a boner.
I have a boner.
It's useful.
Yeah. Wank.
Wank. Wank. Good.
Wanker.
Okay.
Is English.
Okay, very good.
He's a schlong. I don't know what means.
Schlong is like two choices you have. Penis and a circumcised penis.
I'm gonna say circumcised penis.
It's okay, both. This is a difficult word. Like C2.
C2. Dingleberry. Berry is a fruit.
Yes.
Dingle.
Yeah, so I have choices here. It's a variety of strawberry, a Christmas decoration, little pieces of poo on the anal hair.
The last one.
Yes, you're right. That was good.
C1.
Yeah.
Give
What
a
is the difference between give a head and... Okay.
I don't know the difference.
They don't cut the head in Saudi Arabia.
No.
No.
They rip the head off.
Ah.
No, I'm joking. It's guillotine.
No, give a head is like when you have a lot of heads
Yeah.
and you need, okay, give me a head because you want to clean the place.
Ah, yeah. Give me a... Yeah.
Give a
I know.
Give a head.
I know.
So
Give
it's
head.
give.
Yeah.
And then if you remove the article, it means something else.
Yeah. Give head.
Yes.
What does it mean?
It means it's about oral sex.
Ah, that means okay.
Give head.
Give me a head and give head is
Yeah,
not.
you know this one.
It's the same.
No, it's not the same. Give head is oral,
Yeah.
and
Help
give
me.
a head
Yeah.
is to
Help
give
me.
a head.
Yeah.
Take this head.
Yeah.
That is, it's very important, the A.
Yeah.
So you have to make a sentence with each.
Yeah. Come up to give a head.
Okay.
Come up, yeah. Come up. I would come down to give you to give you my hand. Come in. Okay, come in. Come into the studio to perform with us. Come with your best friend for this for the show. Come on.
Okay. But these last three
Yeah.
can be different meanings. Come
Okay.
with, come in,
Yeah.
and come on.
Come on.
Jack came on Jessica.
Came on, Jessica. Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
Go up. When I'm performing, the people go down. Eat out with Jessica. It's not about to go to the restaurant with Jessica, no.
Yeah. Go to the restaurant with Jessica.
Ah, it's not the same.
Yeah, okay.
Morning wood. What mean wood? Wood is not the...
Wood.
Yeah?
This is wood.
Yeah.
And what is morning wood?
Morning wood.
It's a boner.
Oh, yeah. Morning wood, okay. I learned some good one, huh?
Can you pronounce this?
Choose happiness.
Wow. Generally French people say choose a penis. Wish you a penis. If you want to improve your English, you have to increase your vocabulary.
Okay,
So for vocabulary, you need synonyms.
okay.
So I'm going to show you words, and you have to give me synonyms. If you want, you can start with French.
Okay.
Give me as many synonyms in French as you can,
Okay.
and then we can try in English.
I can say it in English straight away.
Okay.
Breast. Breast.
Okay.
Les nichons, les seins, les tétés. But in English, boobs, breast.
Two.
Is breast. Yeah. A
More.
breast, a
More.
breast.
More.
Two, boobies. Boobs. I don't really know in English.
Okay.
I
Let's
say
see in
boobs.
French. How many can you say in French? Let's try.
Nichon, mémé, tété, sein, poitrine. 5.
Okay. So in English, I'm going to give you some.
A breast. I've got breast, chest,
Yeah, you've got
some
breast.
boobs, tits. Yeah, tits. I know tits. Jacks, knockers, melons, melon, hooters,
So the next one is synonyms for
penis, cock, bonnehood.
in French. How many can you say in French?
Ben, pénis, tub, beat, zgeg, zboob, zeb, shelel, vier, kiki, zizi, zezet, zboobinet.
Oh, you did almost 15 or 16, 17 maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, in English, let's help you for English.
Yeah, member phallus, okay, organ, cock, I say cock, Peter, prick. Peter, they give me Peter, they call it Peter.
I don't use it, but some people, yeah.
Dick. I didn't put dick.
It's in the first word.
No? Ah, yeah, dick. Dickhead. Prick, puts, schlong, willy, wood.
Okay. Oh, you have some more.
Yeah, don't bonnet, meat, butcher, winner. Oh,
And this is not the full list.
What?
I just got the best ones.
fuck. In French?
Let's try with French.
French, yeah. Niquer, enculé,
It's not the same.
baiser.
It's not the same.
Fuck.
Enculé is not the same.
Nice. Fuck you. Je t'encule.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
It's
Okay.
fuck off.
Okay.
Enculé.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck, niquer, enculé, baiser. I have 3.
Okay. Let's see. In English. In English.
Fuck. Fuck you up. Don't know.
Okay, let's see. So this is the verbs like to bed, to sleep,
Ah,
do
okay.
it,
Do it. Do the business. Bang. Yeah. Shag.
check.
It's not in the list.
It's not in the list. Okay.
You see?
Yeah.
Screw. Yeah. Bun. Pork. Pork you. This mean fuck
Yeah,
you.
Pork. No, you don't say that way. To
Yeah.
pork somebody.
To pork somebody. Fornicate. Okay. Fornication. Copulate. Okay.
To know.
Be intimate. Boink.
Boink. Yeah. How many synonyms do you know for drunk? To be drunk.
To be drunk. Alcoholized.
Okay. Let's try in French.
Bourré, alcoolisé, la tête dans le cul.
I love that. Tête dans le cul. That's amazing.
In the ass, la tête dans le cul. Pompette. You know when someone is drunk, c'est pompette. Pompette. Bourré. I say it, bourré.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see in English. How many do we have?
Ah yeah, tipsy. Tipsy is pompette. Flushed, height. What? Inebriated, prostrate, slushed, stood, tanked, was, boozed.
Okay, let's
Okay.
do the last one.
But in French,
Yes.
Le cul. Le cul, le derrière, le popotin, le fessier, la porte de derrière, backdoor.
Backdoor.
Yeah, backdoor. L'anus.
Okay.
Anus, le cul, le huc, le popotin.
Okay. Let's see in English. In English, yeah.
In,
you can try.
in English. Backyard, you can say backyard, no.
Backdoor.
Backdoor. The backdoor, they say the booty.
Booty. Yeah.
Yeah, booty. The R. Kelly song, the pedophile.
Okay. Oh.
Booty. B-O-U-U.
No, B double O.
Yeah, B-O-U. Yeah, B-O-O-T-T-Y.
No, there's one T, I think.
One T,
Yeah.
I, booty. I don't know.
Okay, let's try. You can read.
Yeah, backside, cheek, derrière. Ah, it's French, derrière.
Yeah.
Rear, run, behind, funny. Funny. Keister, keister, rear, sit. Yeah. Die, mort. Ouais, mourir, tu peux dire the end, de la fin. Mourir, kaput.
Ah,
It's the same, I think.
okay.
I think it's German, kaput. Rendre l'âme,
Okay.
give back your soul. Rendre l'âme, finir ses jours.
Do you speak Arabic?
Yeah.
In Arabic, what is the word for to die?
Mout.
Maut. Ah.
Échec et mat.
Yes.
Échec, met. That means mout, mat. You know when you play chess,
Yes.
échec and mat.
Yes.
Mat is Arabic to say die.
In Hindi, we say maut.
Mot, ouais.
It's from Arabic.
Yeah.
We have a lot of Hindi, Arabic words in Hindi.
Only the bad word in Arabic, huh? Breathless. Oh yeah, check out. Yeah, the checkout is funny, you know, like that. Yeah, the checkout? No, don't want to die. Pushing up daisies.
Thank you so much, Redouane, for your time, and it was so much fun. And I'm going to send it to Noman.
Okay. Tell him I got better English than him. He's in Los Angeles.
Yeah, have you performed in English a little bit?
Yeah, I performed a little bit, but you know,
It needs
I
time.
prefer, in the time I prefer to focus on French because I think you have so talented English guy like Ricky Gervais or American guy like Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock or Lucy Kay. They are the best. I'm not going to do English.
You cannot improve on them.
You cannot improve on them.